Yo, what up? Good morning, GMG. Is it Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday, November, Moonvember. The market's back. Let's go, baby. 27th, 2020. Four. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host in the house, Tyler. Tyler, good morning. How you doing today?
Phew. I'm doing nice today.
Dude,
Today's a good day.
I can't keep up, dude.
Good day.
I cannot keep up with today, dude. It's there's a lot
electric start to Wednesday, November 20th.
After the electric start. Yeah, we got, what is it? They listed the Nance listed perps for our favorite coin. So it's that was some good stuff. I couldn't sleep last night after the Elon tweet, but so I woke up today and I was like, God damn! I got like thrown into the pit immediately, and it was quite wild. Anyways, I'm sure we're going to talk about that in a moment from now. Oh, can people hear me? Check. Yeah, I had something muted, but we're good now. I think we're definitely good. What's it? So it says Rug Radio is on stage, but here it says it doesn't work. Hold on, let me remove. Oh no, I banned Rug Radio from the Twitter Spaces. It's so funny. I gotta fix that. Hold on 1 second. Let me. Okay, allow to join. Okay, let me unban Rug Radio. Oh my god. Yeah, the space is not available. Jesus Christ. Okay, make sure y'all retweeting. You know what's the vibe today? Market report as usual. So we'll go through the market. Nice little bounce this morning, as I just mentioned. We're gonna go through Tyler's. I think today we're back to top 10,000, or are we still like slow news day, Tyler? We're okay. 1,000. Okay, 1,000. Top 1,000, because 100 sounds too sad. And top 10 yesterday sounds even sadder. So we have that, and then Robit loot box spins as usual. So if you want to make some money, make sure that you go to rafflebot.xyz. Timothy is gonna have a code soon for y'all on screen. So make sure y'all paying attention. And we'll pick a winner, make some money in the show, anywhere from $1,500 to $125,000. So absolutely love to see that with $1.2 million given away. And as usual, this show is powered by Galaxis with seamless built-in monetization tools. Galaxis enables development of sustainable long-term communities, fulfilling Bitcoin's vision of decentralized freedom and independence from centralized control. Check them out, Galaxis XYZ on X. So be with us at Art Basel in Miami, which is already next week. Oh my god, dude, we have 8 events in 3 days, bro. This is gonna be the end, guys. Honestly, like I don't even know how I'm managing everything right now. I'm gonna fucking like lose it. Anyways, without further ado, Mando's in the house. Mando, how you doing, baby? Let's go straight to you.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
GM, everyone. Yeah, it's been a good rebound. I think we're not like out of the woods or anything. It still feels like we could chop around here for a little bit, but we did bounce pretty strongly from that 91 area. There were a bunch of different liquidations. Very, very healthy to see that. And now we look like we're heading back towards 95K over the holiday period. So feels like you can get all your relatives into Bitcoin before 400K. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad in 12 months. It's going to be pretty funny. What? Why are you pointing at me?
Did you say 400K?
Before 100K.
Oh shit! I was like, yeah, he came bulled up this morning. I heard before 400K, and I was like, yo, that's my guy.
Bitcoin's going to 400K, but I don't know if it's going to go there in the next year. But
did you hear that, Sims? Did you hear that? We're gonna take that one. 400K. Let's go. New estimates just came out. Bernstein, who? What's up, Mando? Tell me more.
I think that the most interesting thing that's happening right now in crypto is probably that Bitcoin dominance is going down. It's finally broken free of the trend line it's been in for many months, and it's hit 58K. Just put in a lower high, and looks like it's heading lower. So things like ETH are rallying. ETH is above 3,500. We've said so many times in this show that normally leads to a sell-off again. I don't know, but it does still worry me that ETH is rallying again. And ETH is actually outperforming all the others. So
Oh no.
definitely the strongest. I know.
Oh no. Oh no. I just saw. I did not look at the price of ETH this morning. Oh no.
It's over. It's over, guys. But I think there are two things I think maybe causing that ETH rally. I think the first one actually is Phantom now supporting base. I think a lot of people are like, I can finally trade now on ETH again.
Mm-hmm.
That's been quite a big shift, I think, for people. You're seeing a ton of different things on base pop off. So yeah, that's part of the bullishness, I think. We've seen immediately the AI coins on base have been strong. Some of the base memes have been strong. It feels like a lot of activity is suddenly shifting there. Base season 2.0 may be underway. Are we on 2.0 or 3.0 at this stage?
5.0.
Already? There's been you've been in every one, have you?
And they've all gone poorly so far. I'm sure this one will be better.
Let's see how long this one lasts. But there is definitely a lot of activity happening on base right now, at least in terms of trading. In terms of, I say, good headlines for crypto, looks like Brazil may be FOMOing as well into crypto. There was a congressman that put forward a very similar bill to what we saw from Loomis in the US, proposing an $8 million Bitcoin reserves, 18 billion, which is decently big. But we'll see what happens. It looks like the US's sanctions against Tornado Cash have been thrown out. So I don't know if that will mean that companies in crypto suddenly remove those limits they had against Tornado Cash, but it does feel as though that's going to be a longer term legal battle for Tornado there. It looks like Trump wants the CFTC to lead lead crypto regulation, not the SEC, which I think would be very bullish. It'd be bullish in the idea that they're not securities. Obviously, commodities, they do have rules around how they can be traded, but it does feel as though they're less aggressive than the ones placed on securities. And for macro sort of things, Fed minutes yesterday were slightly hawkish, as in they said that they may not cut interest rates as quickly. And today you have PCE inflation. Actually, they may have already come out. Maybe it did already come out. But stocks doing well. Back up towards all-time highs. Nasdaq's above 19K. Yeah, it's been it looks like it's going to be a good end to this month.
Yeah, it's. So I thought I saw this morning that stocks were dumping, so I guess it reversed, right? I don't know when there was notifications when the U.S. market opened. The usual stuff like DB and all that stuff. Colin, that it was lower, but
no, I mean the Dow is the Nasdaq down 0.5%, but the Dow is up, so it's very mixed. I would say, rather than dumping.
Okay, love to see that. Anyways, the market is pumping. Let me tell you that. Lots of good news. I'm assuming, Tyler, you've got them for us, so I'll skip to it. Let's talk about it, especially that CFTC one, but also, Mando, the one on Tornado Cash. I thought, I retweeted a bunch of tweets yesterday regarding that from Hayden Adams and everyone. That is arguably one of the biggest news that we've received recently, too. It's like we have nonstop good headlines. Also on the macro side, Mando, I mean, maybe it was not an overhang anymore, but little one, the ceasefire between Lebanon and Israel, which is something less to worry about, right? Like, yeah, sure, it's not going to pump us to 200K, but hey, it feels good knowing that there may not be a war, like a full-fledged World War III in the Middle East. So,
definitely bullish for crypto, I think that, and bullish for the world, but bullish for crypto in so much that we saw often crypto got destroyed whenever there seems to be geopolitical issues at the moment. So one less is probably a good thing. We'll see what happens with Russia and Ukraine, but it does feel as though, it does feel like a bunch of different things are happening along those lines for before Trump even gets into power.
Yeah, we're definitely getting there. All right, well, Tyler, let's go to your topics because we definitely have a few things to dive into and talk about here today.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler D on FOMO hour cause the kid can't miss.
Ready to bash some bears. Top story, the AI agent sector has now passed $5 billion in market cap. And we've got a new dashboard to help us track that more easily over on cookie.fun. I'm sure we'll pull that up here in a bit. Mando mentioned the headlines. I'll go through them again. The Fifth Circuit Court ruled that the sanctions against Tornado Cash were unlawful. Landmark ruling that took place yesterday. We've already seen several privacy-related tokens soar in the wake of that, probably leading somewhat to the ETH pump as well. The Trump admin looking to give control of digital assets to the CFTC. That includes Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, and other digital commodities. And then a Dogecoin ETP launched on the Swedish exchanges, which they dubbed as the investor's first ever option as a simple and secure way to gain exposure to Doge. So perhaps a foresign that more Doge ETFs are coming. In token airdrop and protocol news, Memeland's MemePay app is now available in the App Store. And then this is a big one. Agent Starter announced an airdrop to Virtuals users for its music token. This is the first airdrop that we have seen go out to virtual traders, and also a sign that
I'm gonna shoot that.
It's a top. You know, it's a top when we get the music NFT equivalent is coming to.
I hadn't put that together. Oh no!
Oh, I was literally at the roulette tables at the Wynn this weekend, just like gambling like a madman at like 5 a.m. And these two guys asked me about my punk chain, and they were into ETH, and then they were like, I work with musicians. How do we get music on chain? And I look at them and I was like, music NFTs. I swear to God, this is
AI. Music AI.
And I was like, hear me out. Hear me out. AI, music AI. And so we're gonna make a sentence right now.
That's a mic drop moment, you know.
Yeah. So basically, it's gonna drop lyrics, AI lyrics.
Back with everyone else's money.
I put everything on black and I left. Mic drop. Anyways,
I've already been rugged by so many music AI agents, but ready for another one. Why not? Cue the Vince Carter memes. In memes and NFT news, meme coin majors are green. Looks like most are up about 4 to 5% now. UBC, ticker $1, were big runners of the day. Chill Guy hit a new all-time high. It got listed on Binance this morning. Perps with up to 75x leverage. Those go live, I think, later this morning. We saw several AI agents have huge days, led by AI XBT and the Bully token. The Clanker protocol on base soared to 140 million yesterday. I think it's pulled back a bit since then. Then over on base, the MetaMask founder launched 2 different meme coins last night. Ticker was Consent. One on base. He didn't like the base experience, so he launched one on Solana, tanking both coins in just a total debacle. We saw Seed Phrase take out a $2.75 million loan against his marquee CryptoPunk and PFP. And then Animoca, some news this morning. They have invested in Igloo, the Pudgy parent, the Pudgy Penguin parent company, and Pudgies are moving. They're back over 12 ETH.
Let's go.
News. So some on the NFT board.
Love to hear that. Absolutely love to hear that. Lots of good news this morning. I mean, let's I know we cannot touch on this CFTC the ruling, but I think we should just dive a tiny bit deeper into it, because I believe it was one of the bigger news yesterday. I'm just going on my feed because I have the Hayden Adams tweet up. But do you want to double down on that, Tyler? Because that's kind of a big deal, man.
Yes, the headline here: the Fifth Circuit Court ruled that OFAC overstepped in sanctioning Tornado Cash's immutable smart contracts. Landmark decision: smart contracts cannot be classified as property. This is a significant victory for privacy advocates, blockchain developers. So in this, they overturned a lower court ruling stating that the Treasury Department's OFAC exceeded its authority by sanctioning Tornado Cash's immutable smart contracts. They clarified that autonomous self-executing code without human control does not meet the legal definition of property or services. So smart contracts are not property. They're incapable of being owned or controlled even by their creators. They went on to say that the court is not responsible for addressing gaps in the law. That is Congress's responsibility. So expect some more regulation and laws to come into place with how to manage these. But this, again, was just a landmark ruling. Paul Grewal, chief legal officer over at Coinbase, he criticized OFAC for overstepping here, while also hailing this ruling. So this is a big one. I think a lot of devs are sleeping better, slept better last night.
The thing is, I think that they've gone after so many different people for these smart contracts that haven't been doing dodgy things. Tornado Cash has always been like, oh shit, got sent to tornado. You know, like it was always on like the nefarious side of stuff. So it's a win, but I feel like it's more a win for like the like Uniswap, for example.
Right.
Like it's a huge win for someone like Uniswap, who everyone uses, and you know, was being used for swaps all this time, and it's such an integral bit of it. The fact that they like that bit of smart contract code could then be used to like sanction like Hayden Adams, for example, as the founder, would be crazy. Tornado Cash, I know the devs only created the code, but it does feel like it's always been a bit of a dodgy app. Like, I don't know if I'm like celebrating the return of Tornado Cash. Let's put it that way. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we're all going to get scammed a bit more now.
Yeah, it's funny. So my background was in anti-money laundering consulting, and I come in, one of the first products that I see is Tornado Cash. I'm like, oh boy, this is this is about as bad as it gets. And I understand like the privacy use case, but it's a sketchy one. But I think it is a bigger one for the broader smart.
I just don't believe in like putting the guy who made a code in prison because other people fucking use the code wrong. That's my thing. But I just always, that never sat right with me. Like, I'm sure a lot of bad people use Tornado Cash. Obviously, I mean, I'm not sure we know, but I always thought it was weird. It's kind of like putting Zuckerberg in prison because like pedophilia is being shared on like Facebook.
Or
you know, he should be moderating it, but you know,
this opens up the conversation. So right now it's smart contracts.
Mm-hmm.
What about the devs who create AI agents that go on to do nefarious things? How is that going to be handled?
I mean, if you go about to launch a
website, IRS is coming for them.
Is it?
I don't know, but like you can, there is going to have to be some pretty quick regulation around this, right? Like,
yeah. How is GOAT going to get taxed in that wallet? Isn't it a $30 million wallet you showed us yesterday?
Well, it hasn't sold, right?
Hasn't sold, right?
And he's based in New Zealand.
Okay.
But yeah, who knows? Like, they're gonna have that. I think that's the point. They're gonna have to set up some sort of DAO, right, or some sort of entity where it gets decided.
Yeah, typical. Call up Leeward, Carrie Olsen, Cayman Foundation, BVI sub. Let's go, baby. DAO.
Before we've done this, we got $35 million. Let's do this.
This is a good old crypto shimmy, baby. That's a classic. You know, there's like 3 law firms in the Cayman Islands that have all your favorite tokens, fucking foundations. All of them. Every single token y'all own in the audience. They're all into 3 law firms in the Cayman Islands. It's not a bad thing. It's just because the U.S. government's, you know, being like anti-crypto for what it's worth. Anyways, okay, so that's some good news, Tyler. On that front, and I think there was another positive headline that you just like shared with us. The CFTC one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily. I think this is neutral.
Okay.
I think people are perhaps reacting positively just because we've got like this negative sentiment around the SEC. But you know, we had been spending the last couple of weeks celebrating some potential pro crypto SEC chair candidates, and now it looks like they're just passing the buck over to the CFTC. I think it's a win that perhaps the tokens aren't going to be deemed as securities, but it doesn't mean that it's like a free for all by any means. Like there's still going to be rules and regulations.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think what it really does shift the focus on is away from the tokens themselves and actually more towards the platforms where they're traded. So where the CFTC will come after crypto will be for if you are seen to be a commodities trading platform and you then haven't filed to have the correct license to do that, like these DEX perps, for example, or then they can say, you can't be a perp exchange, you can't be a derivatives exchange trader of commodities and not have a license to do that. So I think that's what they'll probably come after. But it does shift a lot of focus away from the tokens themselves. So like commodities don't have the same level of disclosure to be launched. But if you're going to be a particularly a derivatives trader of those commodities, then you will have to have certain licenses. So there's still going to be, I think they'll probably have a heavy hand, but it'll only be against like a subset of crypto, I think. And they'll come after prediction markets and stuff like that, I think, as well.
Yeah, I mean, they already have, right? It seems like these on the poly side, especially also after what Kalshi did. It seems like they were called out when I was in Vegas, so I missed that part. Asking them to retweet some. Dude, did you guys see that? That was fucking crazy, right?
Paying for FUD. Paying for FUD.
You see the thing with AB? And by the way, AB was at the... You guys want to laugh? Antonio Brown was also... when the Kalshi thing happening, Antonio Brown was at the Aria gambling with books and bark in the high limits.
Wow.
I ran into these fools at fucking at the Aria. I swear to God. I'm in the high limit slots. I'm gambling with your boy, man, Ben Lamb at the Aria high limits, right? We're doing the thing. Someone taps me on the back and turn around and it's books. I was like, what up? It's fucking books. Oh man, and the whole that whole crew, and they were waiting for AB, and then I go on X and I see the whole thing with Kalshi paying for FUD. So bad form here. Bad form here on the Kalshi. By the way, that founder is whack as fuck, by the way, because like, you know, I think doing that's not right. But anyways, back to the CFTC stuff. This morning there was a great clip from the former CFTC chair saying that the US Bitcoin reserve makes a lot of sense and that Bitcoin is the world's first digital commodity. So I know he's ex-chair, but like, dude, like stuff like that on national television, whoops, it keeps adding up and adding up and adding up. So that is definitely some good news and positive momentum on that front. Anyways, Tyler, what else you got for us?
Yeah, the AIs are coming to take our jobs. So
dude, oh my God, we're fired, right? Us three, we're out of a job, right?
So two things. So AI XBT is the new agent that does analysis on tokens. I think we've talked about it a little bit this week. It reached a monster new all-time high last night. I think it hit 130 or 140 million. Sold off a little bit when folks woke up this morning. It's the number one gainer in mind share across crypto Twitter this week. And then this FOMO radio launches, which is generating 2-minute podcast clips featuring CT personalities and talking about topical events. So the robots are coming for our jobs.
Did you see what you did, Mando? You pushed this AI narrative too far. Okay. And now they're coming for our jobs. Like Tyler.
Our jobs, dude. They're coming for all our jobs.
Like we may be out of a job. Like literally, this FOMO radio AI, by the way, we're not associated with the coin. I don't own the coin, though I should have aped it because our show is really called FOMO Hour.
Yeah, I think they borrowed our likeness. Let's just say that, right?
Definitely played on that.
Do a little donation wallet, you know, we'll take anything like that.
Yeah, dude, FOMO FM show.
Rug Radio. It's FOMO Hour, Rug Radio jammed together.
Dude, you know what? Like, hit us up. Let's work, dude. Because like, so what is this thing? So,
is the Canvas critiquer A Drawline, who assures us that this bounce in Bitcoin is just a cute little tease before plummeting.
And he's a Brit.
I think it uses different voices, so you can play with it. You can kind of create your own.
Humor meets the blockchain. The time is 3:10 p.m.
And they're replacing Mando's accent. So they borrowed Mando's accent. Dude, we're definitely out of a job. We're gonna have to talk about this, Mando. How we pivot from that because it's not great. Tyler, what are we gonna do? Like they're coming
in it, right? Like I do a daily roundup of what's been going on in crypto and macro, and I think I'm just gonna join them. I think I'm just gonna help. Like I don't know. I think we're all screwed, basically.
They're coming for your minutes next, both of y'all.
My minutes are gonna be. I can already see it happening. I'm gonna have to pivot to AI to get them done.
Yeah, that's actually. Wait, you've never used AI? You guys don't use AI for your shit?
No, I use Deep News, and I've been speaking to them about a partnership to help push it. But it's no AI. I use Feedly mainly, which is an RSS aggregator, which is very good.
Do you use any AI, Tyler?
Yeah, I use it to help write my longer features, and I use it to help get up to speed on topics for the show.
Oh yes, One of my favorite traders just tweeted that he's longing GOAT. Let's go.
It's good news.
Oh, and speaking of AI, just now I have my notifications on for him. He said longing GOAT looks all right. This guy's literally one of the GOATs in my opinion on the timeline, but he's good. He trades well.
Before we move on, pull up the radio chart.
He has caused it to pump.
Put up the radio chart. It's low, no? Fuck it.
No, it's in the discussion zone. It's already over 10 million.
Okay. Nightly. Okay, so wait. This is what we missed on? Like we could have launched a FOMO token regardless of the show and had all this money?
I will disclose that I hedged against losing my job on this show.
Did you actually? Oh my God.
So I bought the stone bottom of that first dip. So I got a nice interest.
That is the funniest sentence I've ever heard. You hedged losing your job to an AI that has the same name as your show by buying the token. That is so good. That's genius.
This is November 2024, folks. Let's try to keep up.
Oh my God, this is so funny. It's actually smart. Like imagine like this thing puts us out of a job. It's like, it's okay. I made $1 million with the actual token. It's okay, honey.
So what do you think? What do you think is going on here, Tyler? Because we've just seen AI 16, this whole thing, which I said, which is like, oh, the AI bots will start fighting on each other. And like, you can still make decent money in this, right? They are all going higher, but it's just each day a new one outperforms the other one, right? So virtuals is more an infra play, which I think is slightly separate. But this AI XBT, do you think this one can go to like 400 million? And what about this bully one? The bully one, I think, is not as good, but maybe it does.
I've got a few thoughts. So one, I'm trying to pull up the watch list. If you've got the AI watch list handy, that would help.
Which one? The AI watch list? Yeah.
So I like AI 16Z. I already see it. It's like the early stages of what people were saying with Zero Bro, but people genuinely like the AI XBT analysis, and a lot of it is good. Like I've seen it hallucinate. So like, do not take everything it says verbatim. Do your own research, but it does a lot of analysis. It's good at it. It's a good ticker.
What is
AI? Sorry.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. What's AI XBT? Oh God, I'm so behind on AI.
So it's lower on my list because I'm tracking the Wormhole version. It's at 115 million. It's on base, but you can buy it on Solana via Wormhole.
It's to bring up its tweets so people can see what this thing actually does.
So what is it called?
AI XBT.
AI XBT.
It does an analysis on, there it is. Yeah. So just scroll through some of the tweets. You can see what it does.
Oh, is that the one we talked about yesterday that does like calls?
I say it's less about calls. It does some of that, but it's more just about pure analysis.
Oh, yeah, I tweeted about the CryptoPunk loan. That's funny.
And like that's handy information. Like that's actually
We're
pretty
so
nice.
done. We are so done. Look at this thing.
I mean, honestly,
like...
that's great. I think this is great. I could put my media companies on autopilot.
Yeah, just focus on the vibes. Focus on the events.
Focus on the events, focus on the IRL stuff, focus on the branding, and then let the AIs do the job. This is great. Loxy, you hearing this?
Big shift. I think the market likes this one. I actually, disclosure, I put in, I've owned it for a while. I bought more at 100 million this morning, 110.
Jesus, you're like the AI Jesus. You're like the Murad of AI at this stage, Tyler. How many AI tokens do you own?
I trimmed some last night. I typically have about somewhere between 10 and 20 because I go after a lot of the ones in the 2 to 10 range, and a lot of them hit the multiples. And like I've been rugged on some, but the wins are definitely outpacing the losses.
This bully one I'm annoyed about because I actually saw it mad early, like I think here. And I was like, let me take a punt. I don't know, I just did it, but whatever, I don't care. But
this one feels like it's got a cult behind it, so I'm not going to necessarily fade that. I only understand it as like just a bullying personality token.
So it's like a Giga. No Giga.
I'm less interested in that. I know CT loves to bully people.
No Giga?
But I think this is actually puts Zero Bro in jeopardy a little bit. Like actually, I feel like I'm a little less confident in holding a big Zero Bro position.
I agree.
With the onset of all these other agents,
Zero Bro may have topped here. Sorry, Frank. Bully's coming
I
for your ass.
I think I put a tweet. What was it, just last week? Which was let me this is so relevant now because I remember when Bully first came up.
Where's
Bully
the
is
tweet?
the new Zero Pro from last week, which is the new AI 16Z from the week before, which is the new
No way.
the new app from the week
It's
before.
such a good one.
Now we've got AI XBT as the new Bully from from last week. Bully is the new Zero Pro from the week. I should update this tweet.
No, just RT it.
It's so true. Honestly, like that's partially why I added to GOAT. I made GOAT my conviction bet of the week on Underexposed yesterday. It all rolls up to the top.
So here's what I did yesterday, and I texted Matt about this. I doubled my GOAT position after the show. So yesterday, I kind of used the show as like personal research, selfishly asking you guys a bunch of questions that you guys have noticed to see how you guys felt about this, because you guys are the trench AI warriors. AI trench warriors, I mean, essentially Tyler. And I decided, so here's my conclusion about this entire meta. I genuinely think that the entire thing, like almost the entire thing, is a farce and a grift, a la 2021 NFT. Like, oh, we're going to own a piece of this company if you buy this NFT. Same energy. Like, I'm getting the same energy as when I was buying NFTs. It's like, oh, you're going to own this part of this IP. Same energy. You're going to own part of this IP. No, motherfucker. Like, the AI is going to cook and you're probably not, getting anything. But GOAT, I like the fact that, Mando, you sold me on the fact that Andy actually never wanted to like make it a crypto project. It's a genuine AI research project with actual researchers behind it, and they're decided to like push that forward. So I've made a decision to double down my GOAT position. Let's go.
Did you do that already, or are you doing that now? Because it's
I did it yesterday after the show.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, not here. So
Good time.
because my average was high, right? Like when I bought was $1 billion, right? Like I went deep at $1 billion. Remember when you and I thought it was gonna go, but then it ended up like the market ended up dumping.
Yeah.
So that's
been
what I
around
bought.
here though. Right?
Yeah, it was around
price.
here. But I doubled down like lower. So we're good. We lowered the average.
You're up now.
Yeah, I should be up. And that went pretty big. So it's like it's now one of my biggest positions. I mean, it could flip my bunk position at this stage if it keeps going. Anyways, so there's that. So there's that. Anyways, Tyler, I think we're going to rename you Tyler, but TAILER. I just thought about that.
I'd love that. I mean, all this, like, I would love to have my Tyler AI write my newsletter for me every day.
How
Like
would you do it?
Incredible. Who's building this?
We actually probably can. So let me ask, like, fuck, our devs are so busy. Let me see what we can do, because I'm actually very interested by that.
Going to speak deep news.
You know who you
those
should
guys
talk to, though? You should talk to Jose at Decrypt. So Decrypt has a writer that focused on AI since forever, before it was cool. And he gets picked up by Google News all the time. Part of Decrypt emerged. So because we write about AI a lot, right? Since forever. And so he gets picked up by Google News and he's kind of become like the writer for AI. You should reach out to him. You should reach out to him on Slack, because like these guys are cooking on the AI front, bro. Like we're using a bunch of AI stuff already within Myriad so that we can like serve you the right markets using AI based on what you're reading. So there's like a bunch of plays there, but I'm starting to get really intrigued by how you can use AI for that, but not necessarily tied to a token. Like I don't, you know what I mean? The Bully token, how high can something like that go, right? Like a zero, bro?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think they can all go very high, but I also think they all compete with each other than like, yeah, there's one like CryptoPunks, they went to 450K, right? But you still had Doodles, which went to what, 30 40 ETH. Dookie went to 30 ETH. Bored Apes went to 150 ETH. Like, don't discount that the ones below, even with a slightly different narrative, can still go to like really high valuations. Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right.
Now,
I mean,
you know which ones hold their value slightly better, but yeah.
I mean, this list is crazy, Tyler, and that's just your Solana list. 64 coins on there.
I know, and there. So go to a website, cookie.fun.
Yeah, it's a good website.
I just got this on the last day. So this is our new AI agent index. It's got your mind share, so kind of ripping a little bit off of Kaido, but it's also got like the financial aspect of it. So this is a good way to see who's got mind share. You can filter by market caps. You can do a lot on this.
This is really nice, Tyler.
5.3 billion. So I was surprised by that number. It looks like they're including tokens like Turbo and Goat in this mix. So like AI agents, it's kind of like a broader AI index.
AI agent, right?
But I mean, putting nomenclature aside, it's still pretty valuable. And I'm particularly looking at the mindshare metric, who's trending. Now you can trend for bad reasons too. So folks need to understand that. Like one of the leading mindshare tokens was that Mattel token, which nuked after some of the Shaw AI 16Z drama. So just because something is high in market share doesn't mean that it's necessarily good. But it's a decent way to identify and find new tokens, which is like if you don't have a group who's doing all this with you, it's kind of hard to do on your own. So I think this is a nice tool.
This is really cool. Is there cookie.fun for like non-AI as well? Or is it just for AI?
Kaito probably.
No, but Kaito's I mean, I like these guys. It's just like a little expensive in B2B, but I think they're coming up with a B2C product, so that'll be good. Some good stuff there. Okay, so this is good to know on the AI front. Definitely pay attention to it because I think they're up to something. Wow, the market's ripping. Jesus, 96K almost.
Wow.
Yeah.
We are
nearly
back.
96. Yeah, we're back to 240 Solana. You know what's funny, guys? Like, I swear to God, man. I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. I'm going to cancel. All right. So the code for today, raffleball.xyz. No, just a bunch of fucking, sorry. Like, man, the level of crybabying on the timeline when Bitcoin went to 92K. Like, honestly, like, did you all come this far to come this far? Did you? Not you two. This is addressing the 3,000 people listening to the show or watching the show on video. Do you guys are you serious? Are you serious? Go to your family's homes this weekend and make sure you shill your bags. This is the one job you have this weekend. Tyler's off tomorrow. You know what Tyler's doing when he's off? You know what Tyler's doing tomorrow and Friday when he's off the show? He's shilling his bags to his aunties, to his uncles. He's going to be shilling his AI bags so deep down their throats, they're never going to want to.
If you love your family members this Thanksgiving, just share your bags,
If you love your family this Thanksgiving, you tell them to buy goat. You tell them to buy chill guy. You tell them to buy mog. Okay. You tell them to buy, what else do I have? I have some bonk. Tell them to buy bonk. You tell them to buy epic or some like lower mid cap. You tell them to buy, okay, Tyler, you're allowed to pick one of your bags.
It's for $1. You can buy dollars for 5 cents right now.
It's at 5 cents. What the fuck, bro? I don't get carried away yesterday. I was texting you about buying it because I was like, this is like so dumb. I like it, because it's such a dumb token. I like that stuff. But then Elon tweeted back at the chill guy, and I got carried away. Like I went euphoric. Yeah, it went down to 29 cents. About to buy it. And then that happened, and I actually didn't sleep till like 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, boys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I couldn't sleep. You know me, man. I was like,
is Chill Guy like 100% of your portfolio at this stage? Because it wasn't, and then.
No. I put a tweet out about my bags. I give the breakdown. My current bags breakdown. I got some heat from the WIF community for apparently not having enough WIF, but I mean, there's only one dog on Solana. It's bonk. But here, I wrote a tweet about my bags. Here, I never did that ever, actually, since last cycle, but I give it a shot. I was like, Mando's doing it, so I'm going to do it too.
We got to get you back, brother. What is this?
This is my biggest unicorn bag in order of size.
Mog, love it. Bonk, I'm a fan. I faded Bonk for a long time, but it feels as though I'm not going to fade it.
Bonk guy is right.
Chill Guy's got 150,000 holders now.
Yep.
Whenever I open up holder scan, it's got another.
So actually,
holders.
So my chill guy after the pump with Binance is now my biggest meme coin position, which I didn't mean to, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm up a lot, so I mean, I'm happy for myself. But yeah, so actually my chill guy flipped my Mog. So if I had to do an order, it's chill guy, Mog, Bonk, Pepe, Goat, Dogeon, ETH. And then I have Pups, Rect in that exact order. Just that Pups and Rect are not 6-figure positions, so I didn't put it in the top 6. But it's not that it's my 6 favorites, it's just my size. So yeah. I have a lot of chill guy. A lot.
Chill guy, I think, is, although it got Binance perps, which I actually think is low-key not good, like, because not because I think this team is dumping, more just because like people were expecting spot, and people know that when you perps is often a top, right? So they'll be like, oh, it takes longer for it to get the spot. They probably won't get spot for a while, I don't think. But what I do think is that getting listed by Binance probably erodes all the FUD around the artists and stuff like that. So I think a lot, because the only major exchange that's listed them is Bybit, right? So they could get a lot of other exchanges now look to list them for spot, I think, because of it.
I mean, this is what do we think here? I mean, Tyler, Mando, here's your thoughts. Obviously, like we all have bags in this, but we have had these bags for a while now because we've been like, you know, we got into this pretty early. What do we think now? Like it got Binance spot. Sorry, no, it doesn't. It got Binance perps up to 75x. It's got Bybit spot. It's got a lot of the exchanges. It's got 142,000 holders. And if you compare it to the big ones, like it's pretty crazy, right? It's closing in on WIF. In terms of holder base, like what do we think happens here?
I think with this number of holders, again, it's very, very tough for it to go below 500 million. But I think it could take longer for it to get a spot. I was surprised that Binance didn't list it for spot. Let's put it that way. I thought they would, because they can for very new tokens, and maybe they just decided not to. They got cold feet, but you know, when Mr. Beast is saying this is the biggest meme of our generation, and I go onto Google search trends, and it's, you know, even now, which is, when did this get big? Like a week ago, just over a week ago, Chill Guy was starting to get big. It's at, if 100 was on the Google search trend, like barometer was on the 22nd, which is 5 days ago. Now it's at 87. It hasn't like just been a flash in the pan. This thing feels like it's actually weirdly staying pretty elevated as a meme that people are paying attention to, right? That surprises me, because with memes often it's like, you know, Peanut, apart from the token, I haven't really heard about it since that first day, right?
Yeah, it's
Stop talking about it, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But Chill Guy doesn't feel like that to me. It feels like this could be a bit of a brand. So
I mean, every single EPL, I mean, you know that because you watch football, right? But like every NFL team, Tyler, has been posting about it. And every EPL, English Premier League team, actually, there's a player yesterday that he did a Chill Guy celebration on field. So it's like, for me, it's like super relevant still. Like when you have, you know, obviously like FaZe Bank's posting about on his Instagram stories. The Pistons are posting about it. That's like yesterday. Here, look at this. This is so great. Hold on, in the Premier League. Look at it. He hit the Chill Guy. I thought it was great. Tyler, what do you think happens here?
I think the easy thing to do is call local top, but I don't know. I don't want to do that. I'm not really in the business of calling tops here in the Golden Bull Run. If the meme continues this level of virality, I think it can still grind up on chain. And there's also new X factors, like a potential, like a Robinhood listing, or who knows, maybe Coinbase gets wild, right? Like there's a few other outs besides just Binance. So yeah, I'm not gonna go short the Chill Guy.
Yeah, going short anything is usually not a great idea. I mean, usually you're right, Mando. Like Binance perps has topped a lot of coins. It's holding up well. It put another high after it too. So we'll see.
The real thing right now would be if like OKX lists spot. If OKX lists it for spot, because that would be like, oh, this is going to be, there's no stopping this. That's what I would reckon.
Okay. Well, that'd be great.
If OKX lists it for perps, then you're kind of in like a Moodang situation, right?
Is that what happened today?
Well, I think Moodang is very similar. Yeah, has a lot of them have it for perps, but not for spot. Goat, for example, got perps and got Bybit spot, and then it went sideways for a long time. It does probably need a spot listing, I think, to keep up the same level of momentum. But maybe I'm wrong. Like none of those got to 150,000 holders.
I know. I was talking to Tyler about this morning. I was like, it's so hard to compare this token to another one because the other ones are not viral TikTok memes. Moodang is a viral TikTok animal. Yeah, we love Moodang. She's so cute. But it's just another animal. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this is like Mr. Beast calling it like the biggest meme ever for me was like, oh, okay. Like this is like, maybe I should like really have more. I already had conviction, but I was like, I should like really like be more all into this.
Yeah. I guess a more data approach is what I just showed you there, the Google search trends. Like it's always tough. Like who cares it could also be completely forgotten that he said that in some random comment.
Absolutely.
But if you see it at 87, right, and all the like Peanut and Moodang are really, really low, that tells you that this is different. It's actually gone way more viral than some of the others.
What do you think, Tyler?
If it's maintained this level of attention in like 2 to 4 weeks, I think that's a real sign that maybe this has got more staying power. And I think it's just still so early, right? This is what makes it so hard to make a decision. Like, yeah, it's got 150,000 holders. The meme is super viral. Is it going to be able to last? We'll see.
Yeah, no, love to see that. It's so funny. I can tell you that Normie is definitely having fun in crypto. I have a friend just texted me because he was trying to chuck like 1K in some random like low caps. I'm not going to name it. And I told him not to. And he just texted me just now saying, don't kill me. I chucked $1,000 into redacted for the lulz. At its lowest yesterday, it's turned to 4K overnight. Like, we're definitely in that season, right? Like that just now, like literally just now as I'm talking to you guys. And I was like, I'm happy you did that. You should be aping on your own without like asking me. Just take your 1,000 out. You know,
I'm going to give advice to many different people here. Do not get people into crypto who are your friends and family members.
Yeah.
What I said before about Thanksgiving, bygones. Do not fucking do it.
Wait, get this man off the show. All right, there. All right, he's gone. I'm just kidding. But just, dude, by all means, get them all into your... What?
During a bull market, it'll all come back to bite you at the end. It'll all
in the bear market, you're getting wrecked. Dude, I can already see it. Like the second there's a chill guy dip, like I'm going to get ripped on the timeline, bro.
Oh, 100%.
You know that. You know what? I don't even care. But it's just, you know it. You know it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. The other, anyways, the code today is dollar. Is it dollar? Is that what it is? Is it dollar?
Good code.
It is. Yeah, I'm about to go there for you, Tyler, because I missed that. I think Bernie tailed you on that one. That's what we were texting last night, right? And then the chill guy thing happened. But anyway, so what's up with this?
Huge run. It's just ticker $1. The tagline is just buy $1 worth of this coin. So I think I saw this for the first time like a day and a half ago.
You're cooking, dude.
And the holders were creeping up. And then yesterday, I think we talked about it on this show for the first time, the holders were at like 25,000 or something. I was like, this is a lot for just a couple of days. And like literally like 40% of them seemed to have, they had less than $10 on the holder scan. So like they're literally just buying $1 of this token. They've got 64,000 holders now. So this thing is 3 days old, 3.5 days. It's up to 64,000 already. It's one of the more explosive holder growths that I've seen. Like Chill Guy, of course, was up there. Again, like maybe the team is gaming this in some capacity. Like I haven't ruled that out. It's actually got a pretty similar split between the percentage of holders who have less than $10 versus who has more than Chill Guy. So Chill Guy's got like 40% of the holders have less than $10. Did you know that?
Whoa.
Significant chunk have less than 10. And ticker dollar is pretty similar. It's right around like the 40% number. We'll see what a huge holder base means. It definitely was a huge part of the narrative for Chill Guy early. This is a totally different meme. So it's very hard to compare it to Chill Guy. Really the only comparison.
And the holder growth is comparable, right?
That's the main comp right now. We saw it go parabolic overnight. You got the moonshot listing a couple hours ago. That sent up to like mid 70s. Pull back, not a huge surprise after it went from 20 to 75 in 6 to 8 hours. So not a huge surprise to see the pullback. What if it goes to $1? What if it goes to $1 for Oak?
Wow. It's you know what? I want that for you. You're cooking, dude. Wait, what, are you going to start sending us your buys, Tyler? Like, I feel like, Mando, like Tyler's out there. He's trenching. He's into like every AI play. He's cooking on Fartcorn. He's cooking on this dollar shit. He's cooking on Chill Guy too, actually. And we're not getting a lick.
It feels like Kate coming. That's all I'm saying. This guy needs.
Oh, do you think Tyler's gonna make a Telegram next?
Tyler's DJing calls.
I would call it.
I have to say that you pick up on a lot of the really left curve stuff.
He's good.
No, you, Farouk, first.
Oh, me.
Right? Yeah.
I'm good at that. Very good at that.
Tyler's more the right curve stuff and some left stuff, I would say. Like, he's in the trenches with all the different AI agents, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know.
You know what? Call it Tyler D's household. And that's your Telegram call. Because I love when you say that, like Tyler D's household, like weekend thing. And so we call it Tyler D's household. And we get like you put all your calls. Oh no, someone oh, this comment's crazy, bro. Tyler also Kamala.
Oh no.
We don't talk about this one. We don't talk.
Yeah, I was called the Jim Cramer of FOMO Hour a few weeks back. And I took that personally.
You took that personally, and you cooked since.
Yeah, you took this. AI is definitely your thing, because I think no one knows. I don't even know what's going on half the time, but no one can be bothered to work out what is going on until it hits 100 million, and then they'll
I was looking at Tyler's list last night, man. I'm like, Tyler, do you mind just like cutting this? Like, he made a list, right? It's great. I go by I swear by his list. There's like 70 fucking AIs in there.
Well, I'll just level shoot you. Like, the beauty of this AI is if you do 5 minutes of research, you've already outperformed 99% of the crowd.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
So like,
I like this. Tyler Kramer.
Tyler. Be nice, y'all. He's not Kramer. He's cooking, bro. Jesus Christ. Why is everybody so mean to Tyler today? Oh my God.
We were giving him his flowers. Where is this list of AI coins that I need to be part of?
You have it, but I'll send it to you again. He sent it in here. It's a deck screener list that he made public. Here.
Watch this. This is not like my personal holding list or anything. It's just this. When I find AI tokens, I add them to the list.
I mean, to be fair, I think you should clean it because you still have like Flavia in there. But so don't mind like the bottom
back.
I would ignore the bottom point.
No, that's the point you need to focus on. That's the point.
Yeah, it's the micro caps that are curling up. Those are some of the better plays.
Oh my God, Tyler, you kill me, dude.
What were the plays in like low cap? Like, if you were to compare them for NFTs, right? What like which NFTs would you compare each coin to at the moment? Like,
oh no, we're not going there, are we? All right,
we could go down the whole list of 75. Can we bring it up on screen?
Yes, sir. 1 second. Just quickly, rafflebot.xyz, rafflebot, we're clearly giving you a few more minutes. Rafflebot.xyz, make sure you put the code $, DOLLAR. Anyways, all right, start from the back.
Great discussion. Someone was saying that, people think that GOAT is the CryptoPunks. Then I don't know if it was D, someone counted like, what if Fart is the CryptoPunks and GOAT is autoglyphs? So I don't know. My mind's been spinning ever since that.
My mind's been spinning. Fartcoin feels like Rare Pepes. And GOAT feels like CryptoPunks to me. Act feels like Mechaverse. Act feels like Mechaverse to me.
Yeah, Act is Mecha. Zero Bro.
Nice. So it's gotta be Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Zero Bro is D-Gods, pretty clearly, right?
Interesting. I would have said Bored Apes for Zero Bro.
Oh yeah, Bored Apes, maybe, yeah.
Bully is D-Gods.
But it's yeah, that's funny.
I think Ava kind of gives me some Cool Cat vibes, maybe.
Yeah, it's the same. It's like, oh, it's the nice one that everyone likes, but no
Someone
one really
said Slopfather is Art Gobblers.
Oh God, yeah, that's a good analogy.
And someone said, which one is Milady? Please, thank you, and I will full port. Probably AI16Z.
AI16Z is the Milady for sure. You're just on the cusp of being rugged at all times,
Yeah, and like there's multiple collections. Who's the Kevin Rose?
It's gonna be one of these AI devs that everyone thinks is a hero at this stage.
Shagan.
What about the low caps? Like, what would you say is your like? What did you cook on in low cap NFTs on the way up?
Oh, there's a 12K low cap.
What's the MF?
Yeah, these are all good questions. The MF are.
What's the rank guy?
Kevin Rose is Flavia because everybody had high hopes and went 0.
Pudgies. What's the Pudgies of this cycle?
I don't know if we have all these yet. That's why this is so tough. I'm taking this as my deep homework assignment. And we got full mapping.
All right, we're making this is your homework. clearly FOMO Hour is the radio one. Like Rug Radio is the radio one. Like clearly,
Yeah.
like that's like. Which one? Kevin Rose already did. Red Guy, we don't know yet. Red Guy is like the most degenerate one. That's like probably the most volatile and degenerate one is probably Red Guy. Because Red Guys love it. Like they'll get rug together, then they'll pump together, rug together, and pump together.
Eliza, then maybe we'll be Eliza.
Yeah, Eliza's very Red Guy-ish. You know what I mean? Oh, what's Shoggoth? Shoggoth. Like where does Shoggoth stand? Who is Shoggoth?
I don't even really know what Shoggoth is of all this list. I've spent the least amount of time on Shoggoth.
It's like an OG meme of AI, but it's not an OG coin. If you know what I mean.
It's like an art blocks drop.
Yeah.
Shoggoth is art blocks. Smart. I like that. What's Vaifu?
Vaifu is like a platform. That's the thing about some of these are like the OpenSea token or like Blur. You know, like Virtuals is like is OpenSea and Vaifu is probably Blur.
Yeah, that's fairly fitting.
Yeah, I agree with
Maxi, but calling it art blocks made me sell everything.
The on-chain metrics, guys.
That's exactly what's going to happen, right? All these are going to go to these crazy.
Someone said Shoggoth is V1 CryptoPunks, and I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good call.
Yeah, it is.
That is a good call. That is because it's always going to be 10. Like GOAT is 10 times that, or 20 times, and GOAT could be the punks. I kind of like that. Anyways, all right, let's get. I got some more. I gotta get to work. Let's get this real bit with box spins done. Let's pick some winners here. All right, Timothy. Let's. Who is the bulliest pack?
Bulliest pack. Him.eth is giving me mild pack vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, remember.
I like
that. Oh
God.
Oh. All right. Hey, Lucky Huddle. Oh, I think you're a good listener. Lucky Huddle. Lucky Huddle. Lucky Huddle. Oh, nice PFT. Grifter PFT. Sheesh, Lucky Huddle. Hey. All right, let me click over here. All right, Lukey Huddle, what's up? What up? Oh, look at the latest Myriad market. It's about $1. Jesus Christ, Tyler, are you the one feeding my team? Like what?
Incredible. Wait, what's the odds on that?
That was today's retweet. 50-50 chance.
50, I like those odds. It's undervalued, folks.
Look at that. Is Tyler the one behind Myriad Markets? The hell's going on here? Lukey Huddle, he's got the Grifter PFP with the Damon Hirst. What up, Lukey? Oh, are you with us? Okay, well, you're with us. Anyways, that's all that matters, that you're here with us. All right, so what do I have for you today, Mr. Lukey? We got I doubled the odds on the penguins, actually, because some sold during the show. I didn't feel like adding new ones. So anyways, you may win a penguin today. All right, let's get spinning for Mr. Lukey Huddle here. What's up?
So anyways, thank you very much.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think my mic was off.
All right, are you ready, Lukey?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, mate, let's go.
I think my mic was off.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
That's brilliant. Thanks so much.
You're very welcome. Look at that fellow Brit, Mando. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, I think so.
Join
Yeah. Outside of London.
There you go. Love that. Well, you want a mid red guy too, like 3805 with the 3D glasses worth 2.65K.
Oh wow, brilliant.
Hell yeah.
I love the 3D glasses. Great trait.
Well, I love that. You got, yeah, it is a great trade. Well, with that, everybody, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode of FOMO on Rug Radio. Let's go.